Cabeza jodida, mundo cadera, craquera mundo, craquera una mundo. All right, so this message today, I want to talk about the highest office in the city of New York, which is the city of the mayor of New York City, which we have seen great mayors like Ed Koch, Dickens, Federico LaGuardia, Mike Bloomberg, and the best mayor of New York City we've ever had, Rudy Giuliani. Mostly from the Republican Party, which this has always been a Republican state for most of its lifetime, until fear-mongering people came here and said Democrats are better, and Democrats give to the poor, and Democrats give money out, and they give Section 8, and they give housing, but our people are still deprived of a better tomorrow, of a better future for their kids. Their kids, I see so much in New York, like people that from public schools in New York City, and you see what they are now, and then you see your future in Harvard, but you see them, they settled down for an apartment in the projects, and they thought they had the good grades, and they have kids in the projects or different fathers. One is in the project drinking all the time, the other one has like 5 kids, the other one has like 6 4 shots a month in the butt, the other one is prostituting themselves, the other one is not happy with a guy she's with, and the other one is ruthless around smoking weed all day, but the smart one was not that smart. Like, you get what I'm saying? This is an atrocity, and we have a very burden in the city of New York. First, I want to talk about the incompetency of Democratic leadership in New York City right now with the mayor, Eric Adams. He's a nice guy and everything, but he's not fit for the position. He doesn't he doesn't know how to say no. He doesn't know how to say no to incoming illegal immigration into the city. He doesn't know how to say no, tell them to leave. He doesn't have a backbone. Second, he doesn't know how to pick a cabin. He picks a cabin due to minority picks and to people that he thinks about. Now, people don't give them the opportunity. But I don't see the right candidacy. I don't see the right criteria, the right requirements, and the right experience for them to lead such a big city. Like the city of New York. The population of the city of New York is City of New York. The population of the city of New York is 8.4 million still. Like in my song, 8 million people. 8 million different stories. So that's a lot of people. It's always been at that level at 8.4. We can't afford more people in New York City. New York City wasn't made for the poor. New York City was made for successful people, for people to come here, branch out, and people to like work and then move out to outer cities in America and throughout the world. New York City is a stepping stone. New York City is for productive, successful people, celebrities, people, the arts, writers, artistic people, talented people. That's the city of New York belongs to them. But a mayor Eric Adams does not understand the poverty in our city, the deprivation of our city, the people who suffer in our city, people smelling really bad in trains, and I just gave a soda to. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I gave a slice of pizza to a man in the subway. He asked me nicely, and I gave him a slice of pizza. Like, you guys, me and Curtis Silva are the only ones that help the homeless, Like, you guys don't care about the homeless. You guys wanna keep them away so the tourists don't see them, or the workers don't see them at 6 in the morning. Trust me, everybody sees it. Not everybody sees it, Eric Adams. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about the police because some of them are mean, some of them are good, some of them are not good. But right now in the turnstiles, we're in a recession. I know it's not an announced recession because your president is a liar, and your president is a POS, and he declines, and he refuses to admit that there's a 6-point drop in less than 2 years in our GDP. But no one can afford anything. I see Caucasian males and females that are respected and look very well educated hop the train. If you give out no one from now on, as a board member of the family, no tickets are valid for dropping turnstiles. I don't care how many people you kick out of the train. No one is paying for. No one qualifies to pay for one. No one has to pay for one in New York City. I don't care. I'll override you guys anytime. 'Cause I am royalty. Second of all, if you don't understand the concept of New York City. New York City involves so many cultures. Yeah, it was a whole melting pot from the immigration of the Irish first and the Italians and everything. We came into our nation first, the Spaniards, the French, the British, where our founding fathers sat there and wrote documents for our U.S. Constitution, our Supreme Court, and our Department of Treasury. But we translated into Pennsylvania in 1776 and signed the Declaration of Independence with our 13 colonies, starting 13 of our American nation. This was the forefront. New York City was the forefront, and you don't understand the history of New York City and what New York City represents and what it became, our neighborhoods. You haven't walked each neighborhood, each street of New York City. Soho is a vibrant, quirky, crazy, fashion mall neighborhood. Tribeca is for people more into the film industry and everything, and people with higher class. Wall Street is a different thing. Battery Park, it's a different culture, and everything. More retirees on Battery Park and everything. Hell's Kitchen. All the new millennials are moving into the new Hell's Kitchen, which I call it Little Dubai. The Nazis district, what they want to call Little Sticks, from Mount Sinai, from 10th all the way down to, from 30 to something. Lincoln Center, which is a prominent neighborhood. Atlantic Hill, which is crazy, crazy expensive. It's a different culture. You don't understand the concept. Manhattan is such an important part of New York City, and Harlem is looking for improvement. And Morningside, Inwood, Dykeman. You don't understand. I have walked every street of Manhattan, and you don't understand the concept of New York City. And plus, the boroughs of Brooklyn is majority Romanian, Russian, Jewish, Caucasian. Bushwick is black too. There's a majority black. Bed-Stuy, Queens, Long Island City, everything. The Bronx is, and you have no focus in the Bronx, and the Bronx is the worst borough of New York City, with 1.47 million people in the Bronx. And I know you're building new buildings for everybody's throwing everything into the Bronx. We are a successful city. We have Long Island City. Queens, which is successful. Brooklyn, Staten Island, and Manhattan. The Bronx is not in the inland. The Bronx is not supposed to be a borough. It's supposed to be a concept of islands and inlets. And I think we should vouch to disqualify, or take out the Bronx out of being a borough. Disqualify the Bronx Criminal Court, the Bronx Supreme Court, and include Long Island into New York City. Long Island contributes so much more to the economy of New York City and to everything, and better mayors, qualified mayors will come out from Long Island into New York City. That you're the worst mayor New York City has ever had. You number first. Trust me, Mike de Blasio is number 2, or you number 1. Trust me, you're the 2 worst mayors of New York City. No doubt. You guys are tied. De Blasio and you are tied up because you're very incompetent picking your leaders. Trust me. Trust me. And I want to eliminate the Bronx, because the Bronx, I want New York State to take care of the Bronx and get their own police and everything. Because the Bronx is a big money waster. We don't make no money out of the Bronx. We lose so much money on the Bronx. How much money does the city spend on the Bronx? I don't know how much. I'll figure it out later on. I'll give you a specific number. But the Bronx is the biggest money we waste. We don't make no money out of the Bronx. Trust me. It's so many tax exemptions. Trust me, the Bronx, we make no money. I want to separate Riverdale and give it to Westchester County. I want to sell the Pelham Bay, Troxneck, and all that, and give it to Pelham Manor and that, and Rio all the way over there. And then all that Bronx is responsibility of the state of New York. And that's a temporary place where you get your stuff together, you move into inland, to New York State, into houses or whatever. But we need to get rid of the Bronx. Anyway, thank you. And you're not qualified to be mayor. You don't qualify. You don't understand the concept of New York City. New York City is one of the most vibrant neighborhoods. You don't care for the opera, the opera at the Met. You don't care for a ballet at the Met. You don't care for a symphony concert at Carnegie. You don't care for a visit for the cherry blossoms at the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. You don't care to see the Christmas train at the Bronx Botanical Garden on the holiday season. You don't care to see the Christmas lights at the Bronx Zoo. But I'll go on a Wednesday to see all the kids, underprivileged kids at the Bronx Zoo. You don't care to go to Central Park Zoo. You don't care to see the fireworks. You don't care to go to Queens and do another World Fair to show them the representation of our New York City and the progress New York City has made. You don't care about Staten Island at all. You don't care about the history of Staten Island, the Vanderbilt history. You don't care about anything. You don't care about Great Kills, South Beach. You don't care about any of the Ferry Point. You don't care about New York City. So it's time to resign because we didn't count the full votes for your election.